What up, mediocre people of YouTube? So I got, a lot of comments yesterday on my video, and I know the video is out of focus because of this coffee cup sitting here, so I'll try to pick up and drink some of this coffee while I'm rolling here again in the car. And just busy. I always think I'm going to get a break, and just when I think I'm going to get a break, it just, man, life is just busy. So the media has called the election for Joe Biden. The results have not been certified yet, but which is odd to me that the media called the election. But anyway, so yeah, that's not over yet. But the way it looks is that Joe Biden will win, which is no surprise because, like I've said many times before, the majority of the country is liberal. So if this is going to go the way it's going to go and Mr. Biden is going to be a president, you guys voted a guy into office that's been there since the 1970s. He's been there for 40 years. And yet all of a sudden he's going to change policies and really do some good for us. Well, why didn't he do it in the last 40 years? Better yet, why didn't he do it in the 8 years he was with President Obama? Well, people say, well, that's because he was vice president, he wasn't president. Well, President Obama said he was the first person he saw when he woke up in the morning, the last person he saw at the end of the day. So, apparently, Mr. Biden was very involved in the last 8 years of the Obama administration, or in the 8 years of the Obama administration. But yet he's going to change the fucking way things are done, and he's going to bring stability and this and that and the other. It's all bullshit. But, like I said many times before, the majority of the country is liberal. That's why we have, the policies we have. It really doesn't affect me one way or the other. I worry for other people. I worry for people that people vote for their own destruction. A lot of the same people. The people that voted Joe Biden in, if that's going to be the case. These people, they don't think about how their taxes are going to be going up, how. It's just, I could go on and on and on. I'm not going to get into a political conversation, really. Just wanted to make a quick video and a shout out. And yeah, I'm still contemplating whether I should just shut this channel down. One of my viewers said, the reason I come to your channel is because it's, you are who you are, and yeah, you're never gonna see me make a video for the sake of views or do any type of I'm not trying to make a living off of YouTube. You know what I mean? YouTube is my social media platform. Some people like Twitter, some people like Facebook, and YouTube has been my social media hobby. When I'm on social media. And then another person brought up a good point where, maybe I get my own website and just shut down everything on here. Don't upload any more videos. Just use YouTube to drive traffic to my website. And, my viewers are important to me, man. I mean, there's definitely a learning curve when it comes to YouTube. Once you're past that learning curve, you understand that people watch you because they like you. I mean, I would have never guessed in a million fucking years that one of my YouTuber viewers would give me a neck-through Stratocaster made by the inlay guy with all the fucking cool inlays in it. That still, it just shocks me, and when I talked to the dude, he said, I said, let me give you, he wouldn't even let me buy him lunch. I said, let me give you something for it. He goes, no, man. He goes, just keep on making videos. turns out he's a cool dude. I keep in touch with him to this day. You know, he's one of us. You know, he's a regular person. And, but yeah, I mean, that just baffled me. That was certainly by far the most touching thing to come out of this YouTube experience for me so far, was the fact that somebody, I mean, that's the guitar that, you know, I have some obligations to fulfill here on YouTube before I can shut it down. If I shut it down, I have to fulfill my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and I have an upcoming fall project that I told you guys I was going to try to video document, and I want to fulfill those obligations, you know, which I see as obligations. If I, you know, I'm the kind of person, if I say I'm going to do something, I do my best to do it. You know, sometimes I always don't always succeed, just like anyone else. But if I say I'm going to do something, I fucking do it. You know what I mean? So the fact that I told you guys I was going to video document that Strat coming up, it's going to be fucking killer, man. It's got an old Jackson Floyd Rose, made in Germany Floyd Rose, which I just found out those are made at the Schaller factory. It's getting a Floyd Rose retrofit, you know, and it's getting a JB in the bridge and some kind of hot single coils up top. You know, I probably won't use the single coils that much, but I'm also going to have it so that I got split coil on the JB. So maybe, I don't know. I remember the last time I really liked a humbucker single coil or an HSS setup. I had an old Peavey guitar that I'd fallen in love with, and of course my Kramer is like that too. I don't often use the single coils on them, but then again, there are pieces that I do end up flipping the switch, so I don't know, we'll see how it comes out, but whatever it is, it's going to come out fucking killer, because we're going to do it right. The neck on that guitar is fucking unbelievable. It plays just really cool. So, like I said, I mean, you know, I wanted to do something special with that guitar, because the pickups that were in it were what they were, you know, and the electronics and whatnot. So yeah, I'm really happy about this. I can't wait to get this guitar done. On the other hand, I've got some projects going on right now that are beating my fucking hands up, and I'm supposed to be doing some recording. You know, it's like, fuck. You know, you almost have to start choosing, you know, what you're gonna do in life, because you got to choose what's most important. And you know, what's most important to me is, you know, in a lot of ways, is my music. I mean, a few years back, I started, and I've always wore gloves and shit like that when I do stuff, but I've really paid attention to protecting my hands. And, because, like, you know, you guys know, I mess with, you know, boat engines and cars, and right now I'm doing a drywall project and some painting. And that stuff gets hard on the hands. And, you know, when you're younger, maybe you don't notice it as much because you just don't pay attention to it. But it does take a toll on your hands. And as you get older, you realize it even more so. You know, in the past several years, I have gone out of my way to protect my hands. Even when I'm doing shit that really don't need any gloves on, I'll still throw maybe a set of rubber gloves on or something like that, you know, just to protect my hands. Because I thought to myself, God, you know, if I were to injure my hands where I couldn't play music anymore, that would fuck me up, man. It would put me into I don't even know if I'd make it out of that one. You know, when I broke, I don't know if I even told you guys about it. About a year ago, I broke L4 and L5, and that sent me into a state of depression. And it was because I wasn't able to do the things I was used to doing, you know. I wasn't able to be myself, you know. I wasn't even able to go out and cut the grass. And I'm still dealing with the consequences of breaking those vertebrae. over a year later now. It's fucking painful, and I'm starting to give into the fact that it's probably never really going to truly heal because it acts up. So yeah, you know, protect your fucking hands. You know, if you're a guitar player, you know, protect your fucking hands when you're doing shit, things other than music. Like I say, I'm supposed to be getting ready to record right now. There's no way I would even try to record some of the technical stuff in the songs that I'm recording right now, because I know that I wouldn't be able to hit the solos the way I want to hit those solos right now, because my hands are sore and beat up right now from doing other shit. So, and I don't even know where I was going with that. But yeah, here we are. It's on a Saturday, and it's the Saturday where the media has decided that Joe Biden has won, and that's probably, it looks like it's going to be the case. So as far as President Trump goes, if that's going to be the case, I think President Trump, you know, once we find out and we get these election results certified, once we get the results certified, it's time for President Trump to go ahead and appoint as many judges as he can. He's got a lot left that he can appoint, and he needs to go ahead and appoint as many conservative judges as he can, so that, because, I mean, we need to make it difficult for these communists to carry on with their racist agenda against white people. You know, I mean, we need to make it as difficult as possible. And, you know, if Joe Biden is, in fact, the president, he's going to have a hard run at it, because the Senate is Republican. And in 2 years, I'm guessing that the Republicans will probably take Congress as well, because a lot of times this is what happens, especially when there's a Democrat comes to office, is that the people vote the Senate and Congress as Republicans. I gotta go wash my car, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace out.